For purposes of demonstration, we have a wound here on the dorsal cannon bone that we're going to prepare and treat with Dr. Riddle's wound spray. Today we have Misty Gardner who's going to help us treat the wound. We just want to demonstrate with Misty so that you can see how easy it is to do in your own barn. Misty, what we're going to do first is we're going to take that water hose and spray that wound until you get a bright red appearance to the wound. Try and moisten that scab so that it either comes off with the water hose, or we'll take a little white cotton gauze and wipe that scab off. It may take a couple of minutes to do that, so anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. So now, let's wash our hands and put on gloves, and then we'll wipe this scab off the wound, blot the wound a little bit. The reason it's important to wash your hands and wear gloves is because we ourselves have bacteria that live on our skin normally, and some of that bacteria is opportunistic. If it encounters an open wound, it'll take advantage of that situation and blossom. Also, if you've been working around other horses, you may have picked up bacteria or fungal organisms that you're carrying around under your fingernails and on your skin. And so we wash as much as we can off, do a good hand washing, and then we wear the gloves to protect the horse from other horses and the environment and ourselves. So we're just going to take some white gauze, which you can buy at any drugstore, and blot the wound just a tiny bit. Try to blot off that scab if you can. Get a clean one and do it again. A little more, just a tiny bit of that scab left. That's probably all that's going to come off easily, and that's all you want to do. So our next step is going to be to apply Dr. Riddle's wound spray. So all you have to do at this point is apply the spray. Just apply a thin layer of the spray over the entire surface of the wound. That's good. And that's a treatment. For a very small wound, you're only going to use a fraction of the product. For a very large wound that takes up a lot of space, you may use an entire bottle. This can stay in the refrigerator and be used over a 3-day period of time. However, if you have some left over at the end of that 3 days, it needs to be discarded. Product needs to be kept in a freezer until it's ready to be used.